All right, buddy, I'm so excited. I'm taking you to 3 amazing steakhouses today. And this is the first one, the Golden Steer Steakhouse. This is a historic Vegas steakhouse. It's been here since 1958. It's a favorite of Sinatra, Elvis, and Muhammad Ali.
I'm a big fan of Sinatra, so I'm happy to be here, stand where he stood.
Yeah.
So obviously we're here to judge the meat itself, the steaks.
Yeah.
What are you looking for in a steak?
I'm looking for a decent sized cut, nothing too big, because we don't got a showboat. I don't want to take a steak home. The cook has to be perfect. So I'm looking for a sear on the outside, get that nice flavor. Also looking for the inside to be somewhat juicy, easy to cut, melts in the mouth. And one thing that I think is obvious is that the steak has to be so good, I'm not putting anything on it. Even if they're like, oh, we got our own sauce or things, not happening.
If I ask for ketchup at any point, you have to punch me in the face.
Let them do that.
Thank you.
Bubbles for you.
Thank you very much.
Our pleasure. Cheers.
Cheers. You a big
Salud,
champagne
my man.
guy?
Not a huge champagne guy, but I do like it.
Look, I like the champagne, but that guy wanted to win points, so it brought us a pint.
Steak and a pint.
What about us, says champagne? This guy's misread the situation.
Completely misread the room.
Look at these two guys.
No,
These are
you're
about
right.
2 rum diets. I know what kind of guys you are. Thanks.
Have a Bacardi and Coke, please. Solid.
I'm not just taking it here for the nostalgia factor. This place knows steaks. So we're getting 2 fantastic ones. We're gonna get a ribeye and we're gonna get a filet mignon. Already put it in the order. It's gonna be medium rare. I guess I should have asked. Is that okay?
That's perfect. That's how I would normally order my steak.
Oh, we gotta find out. We gotta find out if they'll actually do a steak well done or what's like that. Wait, is well done the most cooked? Is there one beyond well done? Is
I think
done?
technically well done is as far as most kitchens will go.
Yeah.
I saw a picture once. Someone posted a picture of their steak and they had gone for well done and just completely cremated it. There was not an ounce of moisture left. And someone replied saying, "That's not well done. That's congratulations."
Well, I don't know. You better ready for a steak.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on now.
Beautiful, thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, I got the filet mignon. You got the ribeye on the bone. See the bone right there?
On the bone.
Yeah.
So you said you didn't want an enormous portion of meat earlier. Can't help but notice the size of this steak.
That's a big boy. I know. Look, I wouldn't be upset if I got that.
Sure.
I don't think I could put all that away, and it would feel weird to take that home in the little bag or whatever. Like I feel kind of defeated. Maybe it's just me. I want to eat all the meat in a plate to feel like a man, and I got a tiny tummy. I can't help it. Whoops. So this is more my speed than that, but that looks incredible. Look at the juices.
Yeah,
Oh my god. And I think I'm ready to dig in. And
Yeah, me too. I'll take a few bites, then swap over and see if you can.
sounds good. Well, first of all, I want to see how that cut is. I mean, perfect. Like it wasn't going to be perfect. This is a perfect cut. A little bigger of a bite than I want to take, even though I'm starving.
Yeah, I've got a chunk of steak here, but look at that.
Whoa, cut that in half, please.
Beautiful medium rare.
I'm saying right now, I'm not giving you the Heimlich maneuver.
That's fine.
I'm not playing, cut that in half.
I've got powerful jaws.
Cut that in half.
I'm like a snapping
I'm not
turtle.
playing with you, cut that in. All right. That bite is him signing the liability waiver.
How are you enjoying so far, John?
Dude, you kidding me? This is amazing.
Temperature on the beef, cooked how we like it.
Perfect. Oh my God, I love it so much. I guess my new best friend.
No, that is delicious. That's such a good steak.
Everything I said? I want to look for a steak. This has it. Number 1, the sear on the outside, flavor all packed in there. Amazing. The meat itself, nice and soft, easy to chew, easy to swallow, and the flavor in this thing. Absolutely incredible. It's a perfect medium rare. Perfect medium rare.
Yeah.
I mean, what sick human being would make this well done? He's like, man, just go.
He said they would do it well done for you if you asked, but like, come on.
I mean, they're business, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you get it well done, like they give you your steak with the check. Here you go, and go.
Please leave.
Yeah.
Agree. The char marks that you get all along here from the grill, all of those just add that little bit of like seared, charred flavor, which I personally love. Very buttery, I would say.
Yeah.
Obviously, like I took an enormous bite, didn't have too much trouble chewing it. Still just kind of like fell apart as you bite into it.
Let's switch. I know. Trust me. You're gonna be happy you did. Yo. Man, you went to work on this. We're shooting 3 of these today, buddy.
So this is the filet mignon.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
I like how even though this is marbleized, it's pretty easy to cut. Yeah, look at
Got to
that.
cut,
Oh,
cut
man.
against the grain.
Why did you? Oh,
Finish that thought in a second.
personally speaking,
Oh my god.
if I had a choice, I probably would go the ribeye over. Now that I have that,
Wow. This just melted though.
yeah. But this, all that little fat line in there, that's all flavor.
It's weird because I guess
really good.
that would be a fattier cut of meat. This leaner, but
Yeah.
the amount of like tenderness I managed to get out of what is a slightly more muscly cut. We were saying before that, you know, a sign of a good steak is that you don't need any kind of sauce with it.
Right.
This one definitely does not need any kind of sauce. You can always see like it's almost saucing itself just with the amount of juice that's in there.
I do see that. Yeah.
You just like, yeah, it's such a moist, flavorful mouthful.
Delicious. I'm telling you,
incredible.
man. And I'm thinking the top of this, it was just salt and pepper. I mean, they did, you know, what is it? Is the beef selection? Like, how do you, can I buy a steak like this in the store? I couldn't do this at home.
I don't
Of course
know.
I could do this at home. I mean, what am I talking about?
It's pretty clear that they take a lot of care over the suppliers, you know, where
Yeah.
they're getting their meat from.
Yeah.
Do you just eat the pieces of fat off the side? Because I love doing that so much.
Yeah, I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Some people, it really annoys me when people get a steak, cut all of that fat off, just leave it there. I'm always that guy who's at the meal being like, give me your fat, I'm having that.
That's so
Not
funny.
going to waste.
You get to do a lap of this place, like, I'll take that fat, please. That's really funny. I have no notes on this steak. It is absolutely perfect. It's so fantastic.
I'll try a bit of the
Yeah, let's get a little.
twice baked potato.
Oh, I was just gonna do one of these.
Cut myself up a little slice. So they bake a potato, scoop the insides out, mash it up,
You got some bacon, get some chives in there. Whoa! And then bake it again.
bake it
Wow,
again.
it's really good.
Twice baked.
That is a fabulous potato. Recommended by the guy who took our order, and I think that was a fantastic recommendation.
Yeah. Ooh, I see bananas.
All right.
Time for a little fireworks, gentlemen.
Oh,
Do it.
yeah.
Oh my
There
God!
we
There's
go.
a fire extinguisher down there and everything.
You're not supposed to see that.
Oh, sorry. All right.
I promise if you catch on fire, I'll put you out quick.
Thank you.
That's
Appreciate
very
that.
reassuring.
We got some water here.
Easily
We're
the
fine.
best dessert on the menu, gentlemen. We're going to be preparing the bananas Foster tonight.
Is this always prepared tableside?
Wow, nice.
Start up a little caramel sauce.
Sure.
Dinner and a show.
Oh, he's making the sun. The
It's about
bananas.
as Vegas as it gets, baby.
Exactly, right?
Harry, what I'm concerned is that this might cause a scene. Thoughts?
It's like the much fancier version of ordering fajitas at a Mexican restaurant.
All right, so once it starts foaming like that,
Sure.
the sugar's reached its melting point.
Yeah,
We're
nice.
ready to go in with the star of the show, fresh banana.
The titular banana.
Can't have bananas Foster
Yeah.
without bananas.
All right, time for more booze.
There we go.
I think this will do the trick. 151 rum. A little cinnamon.
Wow.
This is organic cinnamon too, so the whole thing is now healthy, okay?
There you go.
That's the relief.
Basically
got-
a salad.
I love
we've
the
got-
idea
we've got
of
three
the,
fruits
being
in
worried
there.
about the cinnamon after you come to have a bottle of booze in there. Where'd you get that cinnamon?
I mean, we've got bananas, we've got lemon and orange.
Yeah.
That's basically a fruit salad.
Yes, sir. Yes,
we're
sir.
fine. And no one caught fire.
Triple churn, vanilla ice cream.
Bro, where'd that come from?
I was scooping with my other hand. That was a little sleight of hand for
Got
you.
a foot pedal. Oh man, that looks
This
phenomenal.
looks very delicious.
This is the one right here. One last dusting of cinnamon.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, pleasure to have you in.
Perfecto. Thank you so
Thank
very
you
much.
so much.
Enjoyed everything. Look forward to seeing you guys next time.
Appreciate it, man.
Bananas
Thank
are
you.
hot. Just get a little ice cream with every bite. Should cool down nicely.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Thanks so much.
My pleasure. You're very welcome.
You know, when you come in here, they ask you if you have dietary restrictions. They should also be like, do you have any social anxieties? Yeah, I have a lot actually. It's like maybe we won't do the thing that literally everyone in the restaurant's going to look at you. It's like,
This was visually spectacular,
yeah.
but does it taste good too? I somehow
Let's see his definition of hot.
I'm unable to scoop this. I mean, you're great with hot food. I'm terrible with hot food.
Temperature's down. I hate that I can't eat this. This is so good.
Why can't you eat this?
How
Have a
about
little
the
bit.
No, because we're going to other places.
True.
Yes, a little bit of a show, but worth it. The sauce that he made in front of us, absolutely perfect. With the bananas and the ice cream, man, I love that so much.
What's more Vegas than having effectively a fireworks display at your table while you eat your food? I want to keep eating this. This is so good.
All right, stop. Come on. Okay, once again, I know you want to keep eating this. We got other places to go, other delicious food, and amazing steakhouses to go to. So I'm going to tell you to stop. Let's head out.
All right, Dad, let's go.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Bazaar meets by José Andrés. Not Bazaar, Bazaar.
With an A rather than an I.
And two A's.
Sure.
No, 3 actually. This word's loaded with A's. The good one.
Love it. It's cool.
Yeah. You know, this guy is actually credited with bringing the small plate concepts to the United States.
Ooh.
This place has been open since 2014. It was named one of the best restaurants on the Strip. Considering how many restaurants are on the Strip, that's pretty high praise.
Some fierce competition going on now. Jose is doing a good job.
I think the food here is going to be ridiculously good.
My expectations are high. I was walking through, I saw like a wood-fired grill going on in the kitchen. Very open plan. You can kind of walk through, see everything in there.
They both, me and Charlie, were like, ooh. Like, hell yeah, this is going to be good, bro. It's going to be good.
So if he's the small plates king,
Yeah.
is it safe to say that this might not be our traditional steakhouse experience?
He's the tradition right out the window. Get out of here, tradition.
Take this tradition, just over
So
there, get it
let's
gone.
just say some of the dishes we're going to have are a little funky.
Okay,
You like that?
that's perfect, man, yeah.
But in all seriousness, yeah, they kind of do things a little differently here. We're getting a cotton candy foie gras, a giant chicharron, things the size of a steering wheel, I think. It's
At
giant.
what point would you call it giant? Because they're kind of small to begin with.
Okay, I'll start here. This is the normal size of a chicharron.
Yes.
Tell me when it's giant.
Okay. Around there, I'd
Okay.
say. Yeah.
So let's go ahead, editor. You just measure that, and then put this next to the actual chicharron. We'll determine if it is a giant by our agreed upon standards. I think it's fair.
I'd say so, yeah.
All right,
Seems
thank
pretty good. So did you say cotton candy foie gras? Can we just...
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure if it's made with cotton candy or they put cotton candy over it.
Either
What are you
way,
thinking?
I don't really know. I thought maybe they'd found a way to like whip it up so that it kind of takes on the cotton candy shape. But now that I think about it, that's insane and would
Do you
not
think
work.
they're shoving cotton candy into the duck's liver?
Oh my god. As if it couldn't get any worse for the ducks.
That just sounds better compared to what they're normally doing. What else are we getting? We're getting a Wagyu beef cheesesteak. The waiter insisted we both get one, so I think they're going to be a little small.
Okay.
Yeah, we're expecting small portions of this one, except for the chicharron, which,
Giant.
yeah, okay, something's coming our way and it's smoking. Oh God, is everything to be so extra in this city?
Our
Oh wow.
salted margarita.
There you go. This looks fantastic, right?
So this is what we call the floral cloud.
Sure.
I
It
see.
is made out of quartz gin.
Why is it bubbling down there? Is it boiling?
Dry ice.
We have dry ice in a hibiscus flower with rose water. If you like to smell it.
You look really scared there.
Yeah, well, yeah, smells good.
Well, that smells good. You get the hibiscus.
Sure, sure.
All
Beautiful.
right.
Thank you.
Hey, to our foamy, smoky beverages.
Smoky beverages.
Everything's a production in this
Everything is
city.
smoky
Everything.
in Vegas.
Yeah.
Even the floors. As excited as I am for those starters, because
Yeah.
they sound pretty out there,
Yeah.
I feel like we should have a steak as well.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make sure we're getting the ribeye, the tasting portion though.
That
Kinda
sounds manageable, yeah.
They do have tasting menus. Obviously, they have regular sized steaks, even really big steaks. Giant chicharron style steaks, probably. But I went for the tasting because we're doing so much steak today. I don't want to waste food, so I thought just the taste. We'll see.
I like that. I like that as an approach. I think being able to customize your own dining experience, I'm a fan of. So yeah, if we can not waste food and still have a delicious meal, sounds good to me.
Hey, let's go. Wait, we're great.
Very well. Oh,
Continuing our dining experience tonight, we have our cotton candy foie gras here.
there we go.
Wow.
So it's designed to all in one.
All in one.
All in one.
Okay.
All right, man. Thank you.
Straight up. This is not what I was expecting.
Have you ever seen foie gras like this, Joe?
I have not, but the only other time I've seen this on a hot dog, so I don't know. Foie gras, coated in corn nuts,
Corn
of all
nuts.
things, and wrapped in cotton candy. So you're getting the fatty, buttery foie gras. You're getting the saltiness of the corn nuts and the sweetness of the cotton candy all in one bite.
I don't know if I've ever had a mouthful of food like this. Do you want to give it a try? He said
Yes.
to do it all in one go.
Of course.
Straight down the hatch. Ready?
Let's go.
Wow.
That was very good.
There's a lot going on there.
That was really good. Wow. I thought
Yeah.
all three was going to be like, what's happening? But no, everything worked together perfectly.
I think that might actually be my first taste of foie gras. It's interesting. It's like a sort of meaty butter, I guess, in a way.
Exactly. Yeah.
For me, that's like a reasonable amount of foie gras, I think, to have. I think more than that, it would be really rich. I like the corn nuts in there, crunchy and salty. I think
Yeah.
you need like varied textures
Yep.
going on there. Definitely offered that.
And even though I thought the cotton candy, I'm like, come on, cotton candy? But it really was just a shortcut to add like some sweetness. Like, the sweetness was first, then we start crunching at the salty, and then it's almost ended with the foie gras. So it goes sweet, salty, buttery. That's nice. That's a nice little ride. That's a flavor ride. Oh, here we go.
Really great.
How
Thank
was
you.
the foie gras experience?
Yeah, man,
amazing.
very good.
And then our next dish here tonight is our Philly cheesesteak. This is a thinly sliced Kobe beef
Whoa.
with an onion jam and microchive.
Oh, wow.
And it's also in a nice hollow bread where we put in an espuma of white cheddar. So it'll be like biting into a cloud of white cheddar.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Man, they really love like cloudy, light, smoky.
I'm starting to see why he told us to order 2 of these,
Yeah.
because sharing one would be hard. This is a Philly cheesesteak?
Yeah, I mean, the reason I thought it was going to be for one person because one of those is $13. I know we're not here to save money, but come on, guys. Also, we did a Philly cheesesteak video. We got
did.
a Philly native with us. They're running fast and loose with the word cheesesteak.
Yes. I think basically it does technically have all the elements of a cheesesteak. We have steak on it. I think he said it was Kobe beef.
Sure.
Fancy steak.
Is inside is the cheese cloud? he was
Yeah,
talking
so we
about?
have like a hollow bread,
Yeah.
and then inside we have like a cheese kind of puree cloud type thing.
What is this going to do in my mouth? Is it going to get squirted with
I'm intrigued.
with a cloud of cheese going out my nose? All right. You going to do the whole thing in one bite or just bite it?
I think half for this one,
Okay, let's do
yeah.
it.
Even my mouth's not that big.
This is really good. That's really fantastic.
See that like the like liquid cheese, white cheddar. I think he said that's such
Yeah,
a nice
yeah,
flavor.
Yeah. I'm going in for bite number 2.
I'll try some of the beef on its own. I'm not even sure this is cooked, man. This might just be like a sort of Kobe tartare.
Incredible.
Yeah,
So good.
pushing the boundaries of what these dishes can be,
That's right.
which is pretty cool and not something I would expect from your everyday run-of-the-mill steakhouse.
Yeah. So yeah, he's definitely flipped the script.
So remind us of how big you thought the giant chicharron was going to be.
Yeah. Can you hold that up next to my chest? Yeah.
Oh, that's
Hold it up. Okay. So
That
is
is,
this giant? I think it
is
is.
easily
okay.
giant. Yeah, that is
You
giant.
did it.
Thank you.
All right.
So I'll set this down here. So this is going to be the giant pork skin chicharron.
Yeah.
It is finished off with tajin spices.
Yes.
We have the Mexican crema there as well. Tajin spices there to finish.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to break this for you and place it inside the bowl so it can be easier for you to enjoy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Keep it inside there, okay?
Let's do it.
Amazing. Thank you.
Right, of course.
So where do you break it up?
Right here,
away?
table side, and then I have Thor's mallet right here.
Oh wow.
Do it.
Mjolnir.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
I do think it's interesting that this place, from what I can tell, the menu is big things made little and little things made big. We're like, why is the chicharron giant? No, we're like, why do they?
I mean,
That's
it's
strange.
tasty. Are you complaining that it's
No, I'm not
giant?
complaining at all.
Okay,
It's like,
good.
why? Like a minute ago, everything came was so tiny, and now they're just like, but the thing you're used to having small, we made it big.
Can we get some crunch cam?
Go.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my God.
That crema is so good as well. Tangy.
Okay.
And that tahini.
It's so fantastic. This is so good.
Pardon my interruption here.
Thank no. This is what it's all about.
So here we have our Vaca Viejas.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So it is our 8 to 10 year old Holstein cow, mindfully Ranch of California branded farms. Right here, chef is just finishing it off with a nice black truffle ingredient over the top.
There we go.
Thank you very
guys
much.
enjoy.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Frank. Thank
you.
you.
Okay, man. The chef hit this with a lot of black truffle as well.
Yeah.
Spanish truffle. I kind of want to get a bite of the
Yeah.
steak just without that. Get a measure of it and then maybe see how
Pre-truffle
the
bite.
truffle stacks up. Oh, man.
Oh my God. There's a sear on this like no other.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Uh-huh. And now I want to get a little truffle on the fork.
Let me get a bit with the truffle and
But the
give you my
steak
thoughts.
alone, perfect cook. The flavor in this, ridiculous.
There's something about cooking a steak on the fires.
You can taste it, right?
It is delicious. Medium rare. Got a nice, lovely strip of like pink running straight down the middle.
Yep.
Our jobs are so hard. We're so brave.
We have potato puree. This is the most amazing potato puree created by a human being. What I'm doing right now is churning the butter into the potato puree.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Man,
That's beautiful.
you've heard of Salt Bay. Now we got Potato Bay.
It's very good.
My pleasure.
Fantastic, sir. Thank you.
Pleasure, gentlemen.
Thank
Enjoy.
you, man.
Pleasure
Thank you,
having
sir.
around.
Thanks so
Pleasure having
much.
you, sir.
I mean, this looks ridiculous as well.
I'll try it.
Try a little bit of that on its
Got
own.
potato at the last spot, so. Perfect potato. Wow.
That's so smooth and silky, buttery. One of the best, if not the best, potato dishes I've ever put in my mouth.
Yeah. Perfect potatoes. You want the steak too?
I would try that with spread that on the steak like butter.
Do it all together, my man. Absolutely fantastic.
Those complement each other so well.
All right.
If I'm being fully honest,
Go ahead.
I think this could do without the truffle. It might be a personal preference thing. I've just never loved the flavor of truffle because it's that kind of, very rich, very fungal aroma. Which to me is, it's okay. I think they're doing enough fancy stuff with the meat
Yeah.
and with the potatoes.
Sure.
You don't need the added flair that is brought by the truffle.
I kind of like the truffle edition.
Really, you do?
I thought it was nice, yeah. I like that earthiness it adds to the meat and then with the potatoes too. All three of them work together so well.
Man, I think overall in terms of a dining experience,
Yeah.
this place is phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
They're doing
Phenomenal
stuff with
experience.
food I've never experienced before.
That's right.
It's all been delicious. Some of it's been very out there, but still done in a way where you taste it and you're like, damn, that's really good.
Yeah, I mean, this was a perfect way to end the many, many delicious bites they provided for us today. But we got one more spot to go to, my man, and it's definitely worth it. So I think we should get the check and head out of here.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Let's do it. All right, we're at Barry's Steakhouse in the basement of the Circa Hotel, a lot closer to Old Vegas.
Sure.
Right? The Fremont Street Strip. A lot of half-naked people out
It's a
there.
bit more like chaotic down here, but kind of in a good way. Like it's fun down here.
Yeah, it depends on the hour you're here. It gets badder and badder with each passing hour. But luckily we're inside. We're at Barry's. Fantastic steaks. I want to take you here. This one went to the old school classic steakhouse.
Yes.
Went to the new kind of school of thought restaurant. Doing outside the box. This place is a little bit in between, right?
They're definitely leaning into the we are in a casino type of vibe. Like full of screens in here. You can keep an eye on the game, keep an eye on your bet while you eat. So I like it. It's fun. It's popping in here as well. Good atmosphere, and the menu looks really good.
All right, here's what we're doing today. We're going to do the 12-ounce rib cap, which is Barry steak, which is wet aged.
Sure. Wet aged.
Sloppy steak, baby.
Sloppy steak.
And I also want to get a dry aged boneless ribeye, 14 ounces.
Sure. I guess that's fair. We got the dry aged to compare. Wet aged. I want to see if that has any impact on the taste, the flavor, the texture.
One would assume.
One would assume. Yeah,
I mean,
they must be doing
there's a whole
something.
column of wet aged ones, so.
I will say they should probably come up with a more appealing sounding name for it than wet aged, because that doesn't sound very tasty.
Let's
to me.
workshop it.
Yeah.
Juiced,
Juiced steaks.
Yeah,
Yeah. Juicy steaks.
marinated, right?
Yeah. Well, like
Naturally marinated.
natural marinade.
Is it
Because I was-
marinated if it's in its own juices? Yes, right?
I don't think so. I think marinade is anything that sits in a juice and kind of absorbs it. But
What if instead of calling it wet aged, they called it nastifying?
mastified.
Or if I want it extra nasty.
But it's stanky steak. This here bread, huh? Got a little dinner roll.
We have been eating all day and he's filling up on bread. I don't know what to do with this guy. Stop it.
I'm an unstoppable machine.
Okay.
It's good bread.
I'm sure it's fantastic bread. I mean, a couple steakhouses ago, I was like, yeah, I don't know what to do with the sides because the sides are great, but I want to save room for steak. You're literally eating something that you could get. It's like a King's Hawaiian roll. What are you doing? Ready, yo.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
Which was that?
Ooh, ribeye. Thank you.
I mean, this is the wet boy, and you can tell, man, that steak is sloppy.
Thank
Oh,
you.
fantastic. Thank you so much, sir.
Beautiful.
Nice job.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
pal. I mean, it looks like they cooked this pretty much. I mean, it's a little closer to rare than medium rare, but it looks really good.
I gotta say, the cook on this,
Yeah.
fantastic. I'd say this one, probably more on the medium rare side.
say mine.
That one, edging more towards rare, I'd say.
Great.
Deep red color on that.
Last shoot of the day. Let's do it. Oh my God, this knife is cutting through this like butter.
Oh yeah.
God, I can't wait.
Last steak, let's go. You're definitely getting that smoke char flavor.
Yeah.
You can tell this was cooked on a flame, which I really like. I mean, this is the dry aged steak. That is so juicy. I don't even know how juicy the wet
You
age
can
is
just tell by
going to
looking at it. The flavor on that is immaculate.
be. Yeah?
Yes. You're about
Still, you know, beefy.
Oh, absolutely. You know, back to back, I do see the difference though. I gotta describe this. The flavor of the dry age, definitely more pronounced. Like it hits you, right? You're just like, ooh, perfect.
It's got like a sharper feeling on the mouth.
Yeah, you get
For sure.
But the wet aged, there's more. The flavor is fuller, if I could say.
Sure. I do think when you eat, texture plays a big part in it.
Yeah.
And just look at the texture. I know it's maybe slightly on the more rare side,
Yeah.
but like stringy, falling apart.
Yeah. And that doesn't hit you right away, but don't you
No.
feel like you're tasting a lot more of it? Does that make sense? How can I describe it?
Yeah. I think that one, because you kind of end up chewing it slightly more,
Yeah.
the flavor definitely disperses through the mouth
Yeah.
a bit more evenly, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I prefer.
I don't know either.
I think maybe for me the dry age is just edging it, but they're both delicious. Like they're seasoned so well. Again, does not need a sauce.
I prefer the wet age.
Do you?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Wow.
Divide in the room. You'll try a little bit of potato as well.
Would you,
Extra cheesy.
Would you put HP sauce in either of these?
I again think these are steaks that do not need sauce,
No.
so probably no. Would you be A1 saucing either of these?
Not a chance. Alright. Says potato.
Oh yeah.
Says potato, not my favorite, but
No.
not here for sides.
No.
I might eat so much meat I throw up, but it's worth it. Okay,
Oh man.
last bite. Last bite.
I'm taking one more bit of wet age for comparison. Love the char that you get
Wet.
on that, man. Look at the char.
Well, wet
Beautiful.
head,
Sloppy steak.
sloppy steaks
Connoisseur.
for life. Oh, I've eaten too much.
That's a lot of red meat in one
Yeah.
day.
All right. Harold Eugene Kersh. We have a very important decision to make. I've taken you 3 fantastic Las Vegas steakhouses. Wanted to get a little taste, pun intended, of every steakhouse that is offered here in Vegas. Took you to the old school place, Golden Steer, the Rat Pack, Sinatra, etc. Right? Classic, classic, classic.
Yes, I felt like I had been transported back in time to kind of the 50s, 60s, you
Yes.
know, that golden era of entertainment in Vegas.
Yeah.
It was really good fun. I like the vibe in there.
Yeah.
Service, I will say actually, the service at all the places today has been exquisite. Fantastic.
Impeccable.
Yeah.
Impeccable. I want to
Cannot
make a
fault
point.
any of them.
Most places, service has gotten a lot worse in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Every place we went today, the service was like, dude, they were like on our heels. The second the plate hits, how is it? I'm back. What's up? How's the drink? How you doing?
But somehow not in an annoying way, in like
No,
a very like,
fantastic way.
oh yeah, no, they actually care about how I'm doing.
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I thought the service in Golden Steer was great, very friendly.
Yeah.
When you're there, you're family. You know,
That's right.
It's very like a family vibe. The
You know,
food was
lighting
excellent.
stuff on fire. Come
Exactly,
on.
man.
Mild panic attacks and everything. Fantastic
That
spot.
aside.
After that, we were whisked away to Bazaar Meats.
Mm-hmm.
Almost a polar opposite. Really new, outside the box, all types of inventive ways to make some classic dishes. Yes, the steak was incredible. We had a lot of fun bites. Just absolutely inventive. Everything delicious. And what an experience, right?
Man. They were doing things with food that I have never experienced before. Some of those starters that we had, the foie gras with the cotton candy, absurd but delicious in its own way. The steak as
chicharron
well.
that certainly was gigantic.
The confirmed giant chicharron,
Yeah.
delicious. Obviously, we have been here primarily for the steaks, and I thought the steak there was phenomenal. It had by far the most smoky flavor, by far the most char. You could taste the open flames on that, and I really, really loved that.
And then finally, berries. I think this is the best of both worlds as far as ambiance, old school meets new school, right? Classic and modern all rolled into one, but they work so well together. I mean, it has a style all its own that I really like. Something is on fire behind me. How you doing? Finally, it's not me sitting next to the thing getting all the attention. These steaks, the wet and the dry. I mean, we couldn't decide which one we liked better. It took a minute.
Yeah, Barry knows his steaks.
Absolutely
that much is
fantastic.
clear.
Barry knows what's up with the steaks. So that being said, it is a very tough decision. if you had to pick a favorite one, and by no means we're saying anyone's better than the other one, but your personal favorite, which one would you pick?
I think actually for me, the best tasting steak that we've had today, right here at Barry's,
Wow, Barry's is your number one.
not much in it, fine margins, but I love the amount of smoky char flavor that you're getting from the outside. The seasoning is amazing, the cook is perfect. I've really enjoyed it. How about you? Which one was your favorite?
I'm torn between Barry's and Golden Steer. Look, Bazaar meats, fantastic as far as a unique experience, and everything we had was really delicious and inventive and amazing, and that steak was incredible. But I'm thinking like Steakhouse, you know, where I would take my parents, where I would like meet up with the boys. Oh my God.
Joe is conflicted. I've never seen you like this before.
Golden
Man.
Steer was like, amazing. That ribeye was incredible.
For me, it was a toss-up between this and Golden Steer.
It's that ribeye and this and Barry's Choice, whatever this one is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Barry's.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go. This steak right here was the best steak we had today, and we're literally razor thin margins.
You were so conflicted there.
Yeah,
I think we made a good choice.
I think so too.
It's good fun.
This is the only alcohol I have left, so cheers.
Cheers, man.